The ever-circling specter of Elon's children. The beige. Middle-class housing clustered like teeth in a robotic maw. The beige. The ever-present hum of the sprinklers. The beige. Sometimes your skateboard feels like the only real thing in this place. Hello and welcome to Orange County by Nicholas Brancaccio, Rachel Hwang, and Nick Grayson. So this is a horror skateboarding game, it would seem. So we can skate around, which I cannot do in real life. I don't know how skating works. Never been able to really get it. I believe we can only use our WASD keys to move. Oh, I was clicked out of the thing. I was like, why isn't this working? And then I noticed my mouse had clicked out of the thing. All right, so to skate, there's a car. We do not want to skate in front of cars. That'd be bad. All right, so we skate. We hold W, and we'll go forward. And it's not normally in video games. The forward is where you'd be pointing, but instead, it's your character's actually facing a direction. There's a little cop in their weird cop thing, just driving around. There seems. Oops, don't want to crash into them. Oh yeah, we don't want to crash into them. No, we do not want to crash into them. Crashing into them, bad. I'm not sure if perhaps the cop cars are something weird and scary. It seems like they might be, because it seems like they were multiplying at a strange rate. The hell are these? Oh, they're the sprinklers. That's what these are. I can see it now. They seem like they were kind of multiplying, which implies that there might have been something scary with the police cars. And maybe that wouldn't have happened if that seemingly normal car had hit me. Not entirely sure. So this is a horror skateboarding game. I've gotten to grips with the controls, and now that I understand that I'm going to move forward in the direction of my hand, our hand will signify the direction we're going in, as opposed to like I can turn my head, and I can't turn my head like complete. Well, I kind of did it just there. Turning around, is semi-realistic into like how your actual human body would do it. Like there's a bit of delay. You can't like turn certain ways because it just doesn't work like that. So this game's supposed to be procedurally generated to some degree, and I just say by some degree because I don't understand how far the procedural generation goes. But apparently, there's just a city we can skate around in. Something scary is happening. We got hit by a police car, and the words "no" appeared. So perhaps we're. It seems to be dark. We're probably out after curfew. Maybe this is somewhere we don't want to be. I'm not sure if there's a goal to the game other than to not other than to not be hit by the police cars. Something strange just happened there, and I'm not sure what caused it. The police car. Oh, that's what it is. That happens whenever you run into something. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I'm running into these walls. Police cars don't seem to be. I seem to be stuck on this wall. Police cars don't seem to be actively pursuing me. That one did start to turn. I'm not sure if it was... No, it looked like it was turning. I wasn't sure if it was trying to make an about face to get me. So not entirely sure if people are out to get us actively. We know we don't want to bump into the walls. It seems like I'm skating off into darkness here. Maybe I've hit the limit of the world. Because there doesn't seem to be any lights out this way. I saw a glint off my monitor, and I thought there might have been a light out there. Maybe there was. Why not? I'm not entirely sure if there's a purpose or a goal to this game other than to just, skate around, be a cool teen, not get got by unimaginable horrors, as the teens are wont to do nowadays. Back in my day, we loved the unimaginable horrors. Now, there is I just want to point it out just because I haven't thus far. Is this trial version down in the bottom corner? I'm not sure if that has to do with the fact I didn't purchase this game. I couldn't find a way to purchase it. It was just a free download. I didn't mention that. I normally mention that up off the top. But hey, link in the description so you can go download and play this game, as well as the creators' Twitter, so you can go and follow them and see what other cool things they do. But there wasn't a way to purchase the game. So I don't think that the trial version has anything to do with me having not purchased the game. And not for lack of trying, mind you. I'm thinking it has something to do with maybe the version of Unity or whatever game engine they made this with. I want to get hit by that car. I want to know what happens when we get hit by a not police car. Because at the moment, You know, the police cars aren't actively pursuing us. Oh, we're being honked at. Oh, hey, no, yeah. Oh, they're... Yeah, okay, so a bunch of cars appeared there. Yep, no. A bunch of... Yep, no, I would like to play the game. A bunch of cars appeared there and just kept hitting us. So there is something weird happening with the duplication. Also, I think the screen was getting fuzzier the longer we stayed in the game. Here, actually, there's a normal car here, we'll just go ahead. See, we got hit that one, and I heard honking, so I think we might have gotten hit again. Okay, so getting hit too many times, if I were to run into, like, this wall, it stuns us. But I don't think we can get killed on the wall. Also, I can't actually back up. So we got to make a weird turn. That's probably why I was getting stuck on the wall earlier. We don't seem to actually be able to turn around. We can only make, like weird skateboardy turns. Like, I don't know if you can push yourself backwards on a skateboard. I assume you can, but I don't know shit about skateboards. You know, I thought they were interesting for like a week, and then I like let a friend let me ride it, and then I fell off because I have no coordination, and then I was like, oh yeah, no, don't want to do this. Also, because I didn't have a PlayStation 1 as a kid. Well, I know I didn't have a PlayStation 1. That wasn't where the question mark meant. Because I didn't have a PlayStation 1, I never played any of the Tony Hawk games, so I never got to learn how cool skateboarding was. Because I assume that was by means that everyone learned how skateboarding was cool. Because that's how the people I know... Oh, there were definitely two cars merged together there. I wonder if that's like a procedure-like thing, like, oh, the way it was procedurally generated, they generated too close and now they're stuck together. Or if this is a thing of horror, like that there's two cars stuck together. Although it also could be that maybe I saw it wrong, because, you know, I'm a very fallible person. I mean, you heard me mess. I forgot to say the thing about the Twitter links right off the top. There's a car there. I saw the lights for the car. So I'm not exactly sure what we should be doing. Like, obviously, we don't want to be hit by cars. But what's to stop me from just, like, you know, just chilling out? Like, I'll just stop here and not move. Like, does the screen get fuzzier as I don't move? Not entirely sure if anything's bad's happening to me just sitting here. So maybe we should keep moving? I don't know. Like, the screen definitely looks fuzzier than we started, although that could also just be an optical illusion. You know, my placebo effect, I hear a car, I'll move out of the way for the car, and just, you know, bump into the thing. Oop, I'm definitely getting hit by a car. I heard a big old splat, and yeah, no. No, indeed. Okay, let's start again. Okay, so yes, now that I can see, it's definitely not an optical illusion, definitely gets fuzzier. I'm 100% sure on that. But I'm interested because we can't skateboard on the sidewalks because of these weird police cars that just kind of patrol the sidewalks. We can't skate in the street because there's those cars will hit us, and I don't know if the cars will stop for us if we were to skate on the skateboard or skate on the sidewalk, the skate walk, as it is for us. The side skate, actually, because we're not walking. The side skate, you know, we could skate down this, but eventually a police car will show up and will ram us to death, because you cannot trust the police, and you also can't trust cars. Both will murder us and then yell no at us as we die. We can also just skate off into oblivion. Let's just skate off into oblivion. Why not? You know, we've already been hit a couple times by cars. We might as well just skate off over here, see what's up. Just see if anything bad happens to us. I assume if we skate out too far, we'll probably eventually either hit a wall that'll stop us. Where's my hand? There's my hand. I just kind of wanted to... Well, I wanted to turn around so I could see what was behind me. But we can't... I don't think I can look far enough behind me to actually, like, get a peep in. And I've lost my hand. Oh, there it is. There's my hand. Hand is our guiding light, because our hand is very shiny in the abyss. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure... what is happening here? If this is just a degree of... Here, I'm turning around. We've been at this for a little while. Now I'm turning around. I think I'm turning around. And we're hearing a weird noise. That normally happens whenever, like, a car would seemingly duplicate. I think we might have just skated out of bounds and just ended up somewhere strange. What if I hit escape and then enter? Does that... Yeah, if we hit escape and enter, it just immediately restarts the game. All right. Probably not supposed to skate off into oblivion. No, sir. What we want to do is skate in bounds. Yes. Now, I'm not sure if this game has a political message or if this is just me looking too deep into it. But the fact that the police drive on the sidewalk seems really shitty, especially since they'll drive on the sidewalk and then murder you. And if you get off the sidewalk, cars in the street will hit you. So maybe I'm just looking too deep into it, but perhaps there's some I don't know the right word for it, urbanism, anti-car, because cars kind of shitty. They're very bad for the environment and stuff. But and here in America, and I assume some other countries as well, we've really been sold on like cars as like hey, these are basically the only method of transit that works. But they're kind of shitty, and they not only do they pollute very very badly, but then they can be cost prohibitive for a lot of people, which makes just getting around just not feasible. Oh, when I hit myself on the wall, a cop car appeared. I wonder if that was. Oh no, that one definitely appeared there. Okay, so I mean, it's also a spooky game, in that we're skating around at night. If we can get hit and seemingly die. At the very least, we can get hit and then get yelled at for being hit. So I'm not sure if there's much more to this game than that. I suppose we could just skate around a little bit more. Maybe I should get off the streets. And going through these buildings is a little scary, since anything could happen. Well, specifically, I mean, I could bump into a wall, and then we could have a very hard time getting out, because we don't seem to be able to go backwards. Like I'm holding S, and S just kind of. Oh yeah. I don't know why I was so impressed by the turning. Like for some reason, just turning still, it was just like, yeah, that's it. In my brain, I was just like, oh yeah, that turning while you're still is actually a pretty solid way to turn, because then you don't have to move in a big arc. That's good to know, and be good to know if I get stuck in a building again, since I'm skating around these buildings now. Yeah, because I'm not sure, because like the cars duplicate and spawn in a very strange way. But they don't like actively pursue us. Now the game kind of pushes you to want to skate in the streets, skate along the side skate, but nothing bad. Oh wait, I was about to say, oh look, one's like out in the middle of the grass, but no, that's just. Oh yeah, now it's in the grass. Yeah, now it's driving somewhere where it really shouldn't be. Well, I mean, they shouldn't be on the skate walk to begin with. So I mean, what's the difference between getting in the grass now? I'm going to get out of its way. I didn't want to hit the wall. I wonder if whenever you hit a wall, if it automatically spawns in a car, or not. Because I think now maybe the further you get into the game, the more actively they try to pursue you. Maybe that's the deal. Like, I've been skating around long enough that's like, okay, this person's not skating in the street or on the side skate, so now we'll come after them in the thing. And the screen's oh man, the frame rate's gotten weird. And actually, I just noticed it. As the screen's gotten weirder, my breathing was starting to get a little strange as well. Our screen's super freaking out there, but it could be just that I'm getting stuck in the wall. So it's just. Well, I would love to back out, but we can't back out. Maybe that's an advanced skating thing to push in the other direction. Like I said, I don't understand the logistics of skate, so I don't know if pushing backwards is strange. But God, for some reason the warbling screen is really it makes my breathing feel weird. Maybe just a weird placebo mind thing. And now I'm just playing it a little too safe, because I'm staying out of the streets. I'm just sitting here. Maybe that's the point of the game, to push you into playing so carefully you're not even playing anymore, and that's when things get really spooky. Because that cop car kept spawning in and just driving across the lawn here. When we were running around in the streets, we were getting hit by cars left and right. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit longer and see if anything happens. Okay, so it's been about a minute and nothing's happened. The screen's still a little strange. I'm going to venture out into the road and hopefully not immediately get iced by a car, as that is wont to happen. Yeah, I can see the cars off in the distance. There's someone right behind me. They've hit me. Yeah. Okay. So I think just eventually maybe the game hit I obviously ran into a wall, but I'm guessing eventually the game just hits a point where it's kind of not to be rude to the developers, but intentionally. Not rude to the developers, but intentionally unplayable, where because if we stay out in the street, cars spawn in right behind us trying to get us, we go across the skate walk, side skate, whichever series of words makes sense and was what I was saying before. The cars are just out to get you. Cars bad. They do a lot of murders too. Cars do, but once again, maybe that's just me reading too much into it and also applying, things I believe to be true to a game that I'm not exactly sure. So this is Orange County. I'm not sure if there's more to it. If perhaps like if we were to skate between like a certain like one of these apartment buildings, if we would find like an item or something, and then it'd be like, oh, now here's this story. You're being actively pursued by the weird police people. Because while they were, while they are definitely driving in places they shouldn't be driving, they weren't like gunning straight for me at any point. So I'm not sure if maybe there's another level of scariness that I've missed out on. But that's fine, because you can go download the game, play it for yourself, and find out if there's more to this scary transit simulator. The dangers of not being in a car. Oops, I didn't actually want to run into it, but that's fine. I guess we'll get told no one more time. No. Before we end the game. So this is Orange County. Link in the description so you can play it and discover all the secrets I probably missed out on, just skating around like an idiot, talking about urbanism. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know these things. I just know the way I feel. So Orange County, link in the description, as well as link to the creators' Twitters, so you can go give them a follow and see what other cool skateboarding based horror they managed to come up with.